So we are Thursday, 21st of September 2023 at around 9:35. I'm off to the gym. It was 3 days since I've been to the gym because the first 2 days I think it was on Monday where I know I did this in one of the videos, but I'm not sure if it's one of the videos that I'm actually going to edit. But anyways, I had it was on Sunday, I think, that I started getting low blood sugar. And then Monday, after having tea, I started getting the low blood sugar, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay home. Because I only had like a few hours sleep and all that stuff, you know. It kind of got to me. And Tuesday, I decided to take it off too. And then Wednesday, I worked. So I figured I didn't want to overdo it before working. See how it goes. And now we're Thursday. So there's no work today for the moving of the heavy fitness equipment. And I'm happy for that. And I'm going to go to my Debtors Anonymous, see if that's around. There's no number to call, so I'm just going to take a chance. For the motivation to be able to face my taxes, you know. But my lower shins, like where the tibia, it's my right leg that hurts a lot more now, like in the ligaments. It's been coming for a while, you know. As you know, I popped a meniscus about a year ago. I was a little worried that was going to happen yesterday because it was one assignment that we had to bring up an old treadmill from a basement and then bring down a new one. And we were two. And the guy who owns the company was taking the heavier side, but it is still tremendously heavy. And I don't train that way. So obviously that's why I'm sore. And that's how I popped my meniscus, with bringing up CPR mannequins in the metro, in the subway. So that could have been bad. And it was already bad to begin with, but we managed it. So really got to be careful when I try to do like a pigeon pose. And it's been like that coming up to that yesterday, but it was like that before I popped my meniscus. Maybe I should do the traction exercises. I'm thinking about that too. So that's on my mind. But I can't do a pigeon pose without it hurting. It's like when I do a rotation of sorts, you know, it's not pulling in the hip, it's pulling in the, you know, that bump on the side of your lower leg, the fibula. So there's that. It's most probably irritation. I'm thinking of it as I'm talking about it, with all that weight holding a treadmill, trying to bring it up a very narrow, winding staircase, and no one else can help because the person who ordered it is like in his 80s. And the other guy, the owner, he cut like where I had cut on my let me show, on my wrist here. He had done that on his bicep. So he was bleeding all over the place, you know. And it's like the wife of the older guy was like doing the first aid to him. It's funny. I'm like, well, we have duct tape. We got to put duct tape on it too to make the Band-Aids hold, because they're not going to stick. She was like, no, I can't do that. I'm like, they're going to fall off. But anyways, And what's weird about these past few days is I've been binging The Flash, binge watching The Flash. And I had seen it about, 10 years ago maybe? I guess when I was staying in LA for a bit, it was there. But not all of it. I mean, I'm on the 3rd season now. And it's weird. I never know if it's coincidence or just someone watching, trying to dose me with the right information I need. You know, it's similar to, in some respects, to what I'm going through. You know, when you've lived a whole life of painful, traumatic situations going on, and then you're making a lot of mistakes, and you're trying to go through it, and you know, a lot of it's very Hollywood-esque, you know, with the relationships and stuff. But I could pull some from there. I guess that's why I'm still watching it, because usually I get bored. These seasons get really crappy, you know. Like I was trying to watch Suits. At 3rd season, I couldn't. It was too repetitive, you know. But at least with this, although it's unrealistic, they have things that it's the life, you know, the life stuff that I'm looking forward to. So it's a 11:48. Just got out of the gym, and I just got out of the shoe repair place. It was kind of funny because you could repair it. He's going to put leather into the shoe. Well, there we go. I'm no longer, not a vegan. But he was going to charge me $60, and I just bought a second pair at Marshalls or Winners for $70. It was the last pair. Well, they had a pair of 13s too, but I took the 12s. And thank God I bought that, because I was like, okay. Because those shoes last long enough, but I was like, okay, do I just stick with another pair or whatever? But he charged me $50, and then, you know, tax. So $57. So, hey, guys gotta, you know, make some money, right? So it'll probably only take him an hour to do, so he makes $50 an hour. It's tough. I mean, those are the Columbia shoes, which I never bought. I have to see what the full price is. I have the price tag on the other one. They're probably over $100. But thank God I was able to be quick, and I said, no, wait a minute, I just bought them for $70, another pair. He said, no. And I said, yeah, Winners. So he said, oh, I'll give you $50, take off another $10. I'm like, okay, not gonna, because they do last long. Everything else is good, except the inside, like the material kind of wore out around the heel. It's like a nylon type material, like a mesh type material. And a little bit of the toe, the rubber sole is coming off. So, and then I don't have laces. So, there we go. At least I was quick on my feet. He wasn't gonna charge me $20. I mean, COVID happened, so everything is expensive. You know what I mean? He's got to survive. So I understand that. And there we go. All right, I just made another purchase of food at the Latino place. Tortillas, like the soft bread. One avocado. Their avocados are always soft, so that's good. But it's like almost $3. Everything's expensive in the smaller stores, which is normal. That fruit store that closed. It was in one of the videos. I was right across, like next to the shoe store, and they had stuff on like clearance. So, but anyways, everything else was pretty expensive, which is normal. It's a small store. They don't have to scale. And so anyway, so I bought also 2 cans of La Morena refried beans. So I'm gonna be at the Debtors Anonymous. I'm probably gonna be gassed up, bloated. But anyways, and some guacamole. It's not the best, but it's a brand name. And there wasn't anything else. I mean, I didn't buy any tomatoes and stuff, so it's gonna be oh, I have some beans at home, huh? But I just bought refried beans, so yeah, I don't have any other vegetables or lettuce, and didn't have it there. They had something green in the fridge, but whatever. Just take what I can get, right? So it's 6:45 now at night, and I'm on my way to the Debtors Anonymous. It's a good thing I checked the website. It's weird because it's a very rudimentary website, right? So on one site, which said it was updated in April 2022, and it gave a location, and then it directed me to the official website, which I didn't figure out at the time until I double checked it about an hour ago, which said that the in-person meetings begin on the 14th of September 2023, which was last week. Is it last week or the 20th? Yeah, last week. And it's a different location. And of course I tried to call both locations, and of course it was after 5, so no one answered. So I'm taking a chance, see what happens. Where the fuck is the subway? It's like they did the construction, they took away half the building. And my shoelace is untied again. I think I can get in through there because the hospital goes through there. I'll tie my shoelace in a minute. Yeah, they're doing a whole bunch of construction. That used to be the subway. Anyways, we'll see. If not, I'm not gonna make it on time, and I'll go back home and go next week. I sent an email asking what location it's at, and they said they'll answer in 72 hours, so it's like 3 days from now. Yeah, but if it's there, I'll go in. I also answered an ad from Kijiji about a physiotherapist technician. When I was working as an orderly, there was job postings for occupational therapist technician, and it was just a job where you work on Excel and you do menial stuff. But the guy called me back. I said I don't have a diploma or anything, but I'm interested in it, and maybe there's like a spot for me for mentoring or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna meet him on Monday, but he said he can't hire me because I don't have a diploma. But I don't know, he's open to something. I don't know.